Welcome to day 2. So first of all, let's quickly take care of this homework. Solution to this homework. So as we all know, looking at this, you see there are places where we have fights there, so we're going to apply TG. There's no argument about that. So which means we have to bring down the 4. This having 5 is there, then 12. Settle this case, we have minus 18. Then settle this case, we have minus 6. Settle this, we have plus minus 3. These two giving us positive, then introduce a fresh tiger there. Then this one having 8. So if you look at this, one sign here, one number, one sign, one number, one sign, one number, one sign, one number, one sign, one number. 2 signs here. So the fight continues in this place because of, there are 3 here. So we have to repeat everything here only to just settle this place. This is our target now. This second line is only targeted at this. So let's go again. So bring down the 4, then 5. Just repeat everything the way you see it until you get to the one we're looking for. That is this 2 now. Which one's supposed to be there? That's minus, then 3 plus 8. So we're now having 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So there is no argument, there's no fight anymore. So we have to interpret. So our interpretation says having 4, having 5, having 12, owing 18, owing 6, owing 3, having 8. So as you can see, we start with what? Having. So which means you have to put all the having together. That's the arrangement. All the having should come together because it's scattered. Look at this one. This is the only one that cut it. After much owing, thank God the owings are following each other. But this one, so all you need to do is that to remove this one, cut this one away. So having all the having come together. Having 4, having 5, having 12, owing. Oh, sorry. The next having is having 8. That is end of having. So start with first owing is owing 18, owing 6, owing 3. So for this, we have gotten another mark. Then we have to put together all the having, the total money I have, put together, arrange them in one place. The total money I owing, put them together, arrange them in one place. So having 4, having 5, having 9, having this, that is having 21. Then an 8, that's having 29. Having 29. Don't forget, you don't need to put having at the front. Okay? Plus is always, in between a number. Once it does not in between a number, so allow it there. So then we have owing 18, owing 6, owing 3. How many people are we owing? We are owing 3 different persons. We owe the first person 18 naira. Then we owe another person 6 naira. Then we owe other person 3 naira. So that is owing what now? 18 and 6 is owing 24, and that's owing 27. Owing 27. That is good if I've gotten to this place. So you have 29 and you owe 27. So you remove the 29, give out the 27, then you are left with what? Having only 2. So check yours if you got it. That is the answer to this very question. So quickly, I am going to, today we're dealing with day 2. In this day 2, we're going to look at the use of FM. Look at it here. FM. So remember that we're using FM now. I want to go FM. I want to use FM to solve 2 of the questions that we have tackled before now using TG. So I will actually begin with this very last one we just did now. I think we got 2. So we're going to apply FM there, which we'll call in bracket, we say searching for the unmarried. We're going to be searching for the unmarried. You know, several questions will be coming. What do you mean? Mathematics, we're talking about marriage. Yes, of course. We have marital issues here and we have to settle it. So it's only when you understand the ethics of this marital case, then everything will be solved in this mathematics. So let us look at this. The only way you're going to use, the only area you're going to use OH in the same place you use what? FM. So whichever way the question comes, you must remember that the first thing you need to think is whether or not, whether you're going to use OH or you're going to use FM, you must consider TG first of all. TG is one of the first priority you must look into to check if there's, so how do you know that if there's any fight anywhere? So whether you're going to use FM or you're going to use OH, you must look out for TG first. It's after TG before you start considering OH or FM. So the condition where you're going to use OH and in the same place, the same thing, you will use FM. So it's either use OH or use FM. They must be on the same format. One sign, one number, one sign, one number, one sign, one figure there. So let's go. So we want to look at this very homework I gave to us before now, to use it as an example for the use of this FM. Use of what? FM. So FM, what is it talking about? FM is saying that this F minus should be F, female. Y plus, minus here, female. Y plus is what? Male. So, in this case, it must not be this. When you look at this question, you have to carry out what? TG. So if you go with the TG, we'll know what we did that time. Then quickly just go straight. So, we'll bring out the 4. Solution. So the 4, 5, 12, this minus 18, minus 6, this give you plus, then the minus, that's giving us minus 3, then plus 8. So in this case, we look at it, one sign, invisible sign here, which is plus, one number, plus, one number, plus one number, plus one number, one, you know, there are one now. So we want to use FM. Is either use OH in the case or use FM. So the place we use OH, you can equally use FM to handle it. So let's look at FM and see the one we think should be simpler for you. So we are told that when we see female minus, we call it female in this case. Instead of calling it OIN. If I use it OH, minus we call it OIN. But because we use FM, minus is called female. Then plus what? Male. So what we need to do is to build a house, 2 rooms. One for the female and one for the males. That's what we want to do. And send all the males into their room, to the apartment. Then all the female get to your apartment. And later on, you see marriage. So they start getting married to one another. Do you understand? We start giving them out of marriage because Bible says it's not good for man to be alone. So let's watch and see. God bless you. So looking at this, I will have to build a house for them. You know, just 2 rooms. Don't make it more than that. Okay, one for the male, one for the female. So this is male apartment, this female apartment. So when you come to this place, you look at this. This is male. Male. How many are they? There are 4. So take them to their house, to the room. So this is male apartment. How many? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is this? Male. How many are they? 5. Get to male's house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Which is this? Male. How many? 12. To their room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they'll get to their, okay. Which one is it? This is female. How many? They are 18. Enter their room. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So that's female 18 now. This one is what? Female. How many? 6. Enter your room. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this the next one. They are female. How many? There are 3. Okay, in female apartment. 1, 2, 3. All right. The next one, male. How many? 8. Get to main room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another one. So finish. So have to close their doors. So that is all. So in this case, you start giving them out for marriage. Okay. So this boy get married to this. This 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 get married to this. This 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 married 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 to this. This 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 to this. The female, they're exhausted. And we're searching for the unmarried. That's what we say, searching for the unmarried. The question is, which room do we find or person that have not married? So we came to this, we discovered that there are people that have not married in this room, and that is male's room. So in male's room, we have how many? Let's count how many. 1, 2. There are 2 that have not married. But don't forget, I told you that you don't put plus at the front of a number. So you see, we arrived to the answer we got last for the homework. So that is for this particular one. I'm going to give you another example. We want to use it to look at the other one we solved before. I think, okay, I have it there. So I'll quickly bring it forward. So look at this and copy this. That is FM for you. Okay, let's larger number. So this is the one we did before. -5 plus -6 minus -7 plus -8 plus 12. We did this before. We used OH to do that before. Now we're using FM here. So we must apply TG. Don't forget, that's the first thing we need to do. This is I think there are quarter here. There's quarter here. So we have to come down in 5. Here we're having plus 7. We have to be fast now because I've gotten information. Plus 12. So with this, your child will not be confused because you know what, when I'm doing this, you know how we are getting it. Okay? So now this particular one now, as we have one number, one sign, one number, one sign, one number, so we're 1 1 now, so we'll now use FM. So FM is saying anyway we'll see minus, we'll call it what? Female. We'll see plus, we'll call it male. So we have to build 2 rooms. Once you have gotten it this way, build 2 places for them. 1 for the male, 1 for the female. So the first one we see here, we're having female. How many? There are 5. Get to female house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the next one, female. How many? There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The next one, male. How many? 7. Get to their room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The next one, 8. Female. There are 8 in female apartment. Get to female apartment. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Next one, male. How many? There are 12. Get to male apartment. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all. Then close up their house. Now, marital case. Let's quickly go ahead. Straight. This married to this, 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 this married to this boy married to this girl, this to this, this to this, this to this, this to this, this married to this one married to this married to this to this. Oh, there's one that I'm not married here. So this married to this. This, I'm asking you now, do you have anyone unmarried? I'm not married? No. So no one I'm not married. All the boys from here, they are occupied. This side, they are occupied. In that case, the question is, we are searching for the unmarried. Do you see any unmarried? No. So answer is what? 0. And don't forget that when we did it in that using OH, we also got H. That was 19. Owing 19 and having 19, we got 0. That's the example of this very FM. And God bless you. I have to give you intro on the next thing we have to do. God bless you. Okay, I want to give you an upgrade of what we had before now. So the one we are, when we're talking about this minus 3 plus 5, where sometimes, most of the time I've been saying, okay, money, owing 5 naira, owing 8 naira. But I want to tell you, it's not only money you owe somebody. It's not only money you borrow from somebody. It's possible you could borrow anything. So you, for instance, will have something like you can represent what you are borrowing with anything. You can represent with P, you can represent with G, it can be H. So that is why I want to give you an upgrade of what we have done. Okay? We want to climb a little. That's how we go. Alright, so we have something like this. Minus 3P plus minus 4 Y. Okay? Minus plus 8P minus 9Y plus 5P. You see to that? I know you must have come across this. So this very question, what it's just telling you now. First of all, once you see something like this, don't forget where we start from. We must first of all check, is there any fight somewhere? Yes, when there's a fight, there's nothing. Whether they added anything they feel like adding, that's not your problem. You must do something. Sometimes when students see something like this, in fact, they felt that, oh, no, don't go there. No, it's not like that. Mathematics has principles. It's very principle. If you understand what it's saying, it's not about interpretations. So we're giving you the real detailed interpretation. So what this one is telling you is that it's not telling you about money again. It's telling you about owing another thing and having another thing. But first of all, before we know what we're owing or what we're having, there's already quarrel in the house. So this is a dragging position. You have to settle this fight first of all, before you go ahead and start implementing anything there. So what do? We must apply teaching. And that's to say, we want to repeat the solution here now. We have to repeat the right up here just to affect the signs. We will not touch the figure and the alphabet there. So we have minus 3P, which was supposed to be here as minus, then bring the 4Y there. Which was supposed to be here as minus 8P. Then, yeah, this plus is supposed to be there. 9Y. Then plus 5P. You have given you the first mark. So even if you have fear, only this, just trying to affect these things. We didn't change anything. The same minus 3P that is on top there. We only just settle this one. Which one's supposed to be here? We'll settle it. That is the only thing that gave birth to this. And so, we want to continue. Looking at this, we have to interpret. Once you are done with TG, the next thing is to interpret. After interpretation is rearrangement. Let's look at it again. We want to interpret. What is this thing? Owing 3P. This P might be plantain. This is just what you say you're owing. Maybe 3 popcorn or anything. Okay? So let's take that. Let's take plantain, for instance. Owing 3 plantains. Owing 4 yams. Do you understand? So plain. Owing 8 plantain. Having 9 yam. Having 5 plantain. That is it. In this case, the rearrangement now you're going to rearrange is this, is different. You have to start from, instead of to say, oh, the amount or the number of people we are owing, gather them together. We have to start from somewhere. The first thing you need to start with, oh, the material differences. You know, if you want to talk to me about yam, please continue the show of yam. If you want to talk about plantain, please just, you can't tell me, I have owing 3 plantain, I owe 4 yam, then I owe 8 plantain. The person will be confused. So that is what they're asking you to do. Comprehensive analysis. So, what is there? You start issue of plantain. Come, if you want to tell me about plantain, please put up the plantain and start talking to me about plantain. Before I start knowing whether you owe plantain or having plantain, first of all, start issue of the material you want to talk about. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about, the first thing is plantain. Okay, now, all that have to do with plantain, let's finish the matter of plantain before we go to the matter of yam. That is how it's going to happen. So let's go now. Let's talk about, so the plantain has presented itself first. So we want to talk about plantain. So all the plantain have to do with plantain, follow yourself. Okay, so we are going to, whether they are in the other side or whether it's owing or having is not our concern. First of all, first gather the issue of plantain one side first of all, before we know whether you are owing plantain or having plantain. So that is the only thing different between the other one. The other one just to think about, oh, hey, there already an issue of naira or talk about money, and you just start putting together because you already know they are one material. But here we're not talking about one material, so we have 2 materials involved here. So we have to separate the materials. So that's to say. The first one is owing, sorry, let me change this marker. Is owing 3 plantain. And another plantain, yes, owing 8 plantain. Another plantain again, yes, having 5 plantain. Good. Thank God this one saving the issue of this plantain. Assuming this one is in between, we'll have to rearrange it again so that the owing will follow. But then, we have gotten all the plantain as follow each other. Yes, we have selected all the plantain. Then, the first yam that presented itself is owing 4 yam. Okay, you're going to continue from the right. Owing 4 yam. Another yam again. Yes, having 9 yam. Having 9 yam. That's for that. Yeah, we've gotten a special mark there. So, the next thing now is what to talk about this plantain. Okay, the plantain owing 3 plantain, owing 8 plantain. So the owing are already following each other. Assuming the owing are not arranged within plantain, we'll have rearranged them. But hence they're already arranged that the owing they're following each other and they having separate. So want to look at it. Each of this plantain now, we're owing the other man 3 plantain, I owe the other person and that 8 plantain. That is total owing 11 plantains. So owing 11 plantains. That is the language. Having 5 plantain. Okay, having 5 plantain. So we come to issue of yam. Owing 4 yam. We want to bring everything to total. All that have to do with yam have total. All that have to do with plantain come to a total. So owing 4 yam, having 9 yam. So this one just repeated itself because I will come to total, waiting for this one because we'll disperse once and for all. Settle the case once and for all. So now that we have total owing of plantain and total having of plantain, come to yam, total owing and total having. So we want to settle. Coming to issue of plantain. Plantain, what is the matter? You owe someone 11 plantain. But as at the time the person meets you to ask you for this plantain, to return the 11, you are having only 5. What will you do with that? So, you beg. You apologize, you beg the person, please, you plead. Please, I will give out you have to release out the 5 plantain, and you also, they will kind of appear. So that you're going to pay back the remaining 6. That is to say, you owe 6. 6 what now? Plantain. That is the issue of plantain. That plantain have settled. Then comes the issue of yam. So, yam matter. You are owing 4 yams, and you have 9 yams. That's not a problem. You're a rich man. In terms of yam, you are very rich. So the person comes to draw you, to disturb you about it. What will you do? You release the 4 and say, take your yam. So the result is what? I'm having extra 5 yams. Having 5 what? Yam. So please remember, because that's some of the mistakes. Some people will come and add this one and say, my pastor said minus 6 plus y. Say minus plus equal to this. No, they are not the same material. You don't have yam plantain or plan yam. There's no language like that. You want to give them 11 yam plantain or plan yam. It's not there. Hence, they're different material. The result is that you are owing 6 plantain and you are having 5 yam. This is the final answer. Take note of this. And you're a successful mathematician, as you know this. God bless you. Alright, this same question that we just solved right now, I want to present it immediately with this FM. You know, I just used OH now to handle that one. Okay, so we want to represent in FM. So, but whether FM or OH, you must first of all check this issue of the battle, so and settle that. So we have to settle, apply TG. So in application of TG, our solution here now. So we have to apply TG, which is minus 3p, and this minus 4y, then minus 8p plus 9y plus 5p. You know, here, like I told you, there already one, you know, each of the signs, they have been separated with numbers. That's alphabet. So now in this case, I had this example online before. In this case, it's called, we want to represent this with FM, using FM. We're going to create a house for P and have to create a house for Y. Like inter-house sports. You know, say this house, P house might be pink house, then Y house might be yellow house, for instance. So in inter-house sports. So each house has male and female. Each house. So that's what we want to do now. So let's quickly build the house for P, okay, and have to separate this canopy, you know. Then have for Y, and have to do it this way, you know. Then this male house, female, male, female. You see it very clear. So with this, we represented them. Want to represent them. So now P house and Y house. This is the house spot. So we have male room and female room. In Y house, we have male room and female room. So want to start, drive anyone you see, any of the students you get outside, drive them to their room, to their own apartment. So based on their houses, so entire house, your various houses. So now, this one is, we have female here. How many are there? There are 3. Which house? In pink house. Pink house. Yellow house. Let's say pink. Let's say yellow. Okay? So this pink house, oh yeah, which female are they? There are 3. You come to pink house, check female apartment. There are 3. Enter your room, your house. 1, 2, 3. That is it. The next female, there are how many? There are 4. In which house? In yellow house. You come to yellow house. Female, you get the female apartment. How many? There are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is it. Then the next female two, how many? There are 8. In which house? In pink house. Coming to pink house, the female apartment, there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. The next male, how many? There are 9. In which house? In yellow house. Yellow house. In male's house apartment, there are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then the next male, how many? There are 5. In which house? In pink house. Coming to pink house, to male apartment, there are 5. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all. So close their houses. There are various houses. So the next is giving them out in marriage. Don't forget, searching for the unmarried. We want to see the apartment that have not married. Let's see. Don't forget, this question is the question we just solved right now. We want to use FM to solve it so you can make a choice. Let's see how FM will help us to get this answer in case of your OBJ, to be sure that you know what you're doing. Okay? Let's look at this. Now, coming to this house, in pink house, they marry within the house. Okay? You cannot from here go and marry here. No. So they start giving them out within the house. So let's look at this. In this place, this boy married to this girl. This married to this. This married to this. This married to this. This married to this. The boys have finished. We are left with what? Females unmarried. We are searching for the unmarried in each house. So in pink house, we have some that are unmarried. In which room? In female room. In female room, how many are they that are not married? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 of them. In which house? In pink house. Pink house. And so, coming to this side, this get married to this. 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 Oh, that's all. So, in this place, in yellow house, we discover that it's in female house, in male's room, that we're discovering unmarried. Male. You come to this, add it to it. Male. In male room, how many are they that have not married? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 there. In which house? In yellow house. If you look at this question, it's the same thing we got when we use the OH. This is the efficacy of Mishmash interpretations. Any word. God bless you. Thank you. So I'm about to give you a classwork. Be ready to handle it. So simple, you know. There's no challenge in mathematics. As we are growing, we're going to see anybody that comes right now or just join us, you will not understand what we're doing because they were not here when we started. Okay? But you that started from beginning had this crash, the rudimentary aspect of our training. You understand that here you will not be confused. God bless you. Okay. This is a classwork. This, you represent it in what? Using OH and FM. Okay. OH, using OH or FM to handle the, okay, quickly. Okay, so let's solve this fast. Let's first use OH first. So using OH, first of all, application of TG. So that is minus 7m plus 5h plus 11m plus minus 10h minus 4 m. That's for that. So the signs are separated. Oh, sorry, what happened here? It's minus that is there. Okay. Minus 7m plus 5h plus 11m minus 10h minus 4m. Okay, in this case, we want to think about m. Might be anything, but the name is m. Might be mango. Any material at all you feel you want to use to represent it. Anything at all. So, but let's quickly go with that, with the name given to us. So that is what you're owing 7m, having 5h. We're interpreting now. Owing 7m, having 5h, having 11m, owing 10h, owing 4m. So all I have to do with m, we're starting with m now. All have to come together. Owing 7m, another m, yes, having 11m, another m, yes, owing 4m. So that's for all about m. The first h, starting from here, is having 5h, having, continue from the place, this one stopped, having 5h, another h, yes, owing 10h. You have gotten your mark. It's going. Alright. The next thing, this is m, owing 7m, having 11m, owing 4m. If you look at this issue of m now, it's scattered. We're talking about owing, having, owing. No. This issue of m, owing should follow each other. Okay? So, we have got to have owing 7m, another owing, issue of m, yes, owing 4m, then having 11m. That is for all the m. The owing now follows each other and the having separated. Alright, so then having 5h and owing 10h. This has given you another mark for rearranging this, just to bring this one down to this side. That's just the difference. Just bring it that way. Alright, so you can see. So then when we come to this m now, owing 7m, owing 4m, you owe the other person 7 and owe another person 4. So all you need to do, when you put them together later, you put whatever thing you are owing. Instead of, if you start mentioning this, if it's disturbing you, put them one side. When you say owing 7, having owing 4, that's owing 11. Owing 11. What are you owing? Is m. Okay, put the m. Then having 11m. See to that? Owing 11m, having 11m. Then the issue of this what is it called? You have to come down. Having 5h, owing 10h. You know, you don't start disbursing until once you want to disburse, you must disburse the same level. So the total of m should come together. The total of this h before you start paying money. So you pay within one level. Hence they are the same range now. The total of this and total have come. Then you can start paying. You can't start because of this one. You won't start paying this one when you have not concluded. This one have not settled. You have not gotten the total of this one. So you don't start disbursing. So you will not confuse yourself. It is when you have settled everything and everything that come to total, you start paying money. Now that you have concluded, now you owe 11m and you have 11m, and the person blocks you and asks you for the money. What happened? So each time you see owing 11m, owing at the same thing with the having, two of them will just cancel each other. They become 0. You understand? So you owe 11 and you have 11, so two of them will just die. You have 0. So this one, issue of this, you have 5h, but you owe 10. You try. You still have up to half. You give out the 5 and you are still owing 5h. This is now the answer. OIN 5H. So, do you get it? Alright, that's all using OH. So let's try it using FM if we will still arrive at this. Thank you. So using FM now, using FM, we have done the first stage, okay? Because this is the only place you can use OH, where there are one sign and one number, one sign, one number, you understand? So now, what you need to do is to build apartment, a house for M, and a house for H. M house and H house. So M house, put it this way. Then don't forget, inside the M house, there are male and there are female. Then you have another house, is H house. That's a male and there's a female apartment. So that is it. So simple. This female, how many? There are 7 in which house? In M house. In M house, we met female and there are 7 female. Send them to their room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all. This one, male. How many? There are 5. In which house? In H house. Go to H house, male apartment. There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this male. How many? There are 11. In which house? In M house. Come to M house. Male apartment. There are 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then female. There are 10. In which house? In H house. H house. Female. 10 female. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we have female. There are 4 in M house. 4. Come to M house. Female apartment. There are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one. That's the end. So close the apartments. So start giving them out in marriage. So this married to this, and this married to this, and this married to this, 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 and this married to this. Here in this house, everybody got married. We don't have anyone that is not unmarried. So we have 0 here. So coming to this get married to this get married to this get married to this. Okay, so let's check the number of female in this in H house that are not married. So if you look at it, we could find that that in H house we have female room. We're noticing unmarried people. So a female apartment. Let's see how many there are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them not married. In which house? In H house. You see that it gave all the same answer. God bless you. We're going back to your homework. What you take home. Thank you. Okay, so this is the what you're taking home for today. So this is the question, and you using OH and FM. Number 2, you have to give me the square of 10 to 15. 10 times 10, 11 times 11, 12 times 12, you know, and I just want you to get them and keep. So then 7 times 8, 8 times 6, 9 times 5. Get them and let them remain within you. I'm going to ask you one day. So quickly learn about that and keep it for your good, and God bless you. Thank you. See you the next day, day 3. God bless you. I wish you success. Bye.